Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. I got a new Condor.
Let's see, where's the one?
This guy right here. The little bushcraft knife. That's kind of cool. I know I've had multiple videos about Condor recently. This is my Condor Woodbuster. I freaking love this thing. And when I received this, there was a catalog in the box. And one of the knives stuck out to me because I've never seen it before. I didn't even realize Condor made it. And yeah, I went ahead and bought it. Bam. This is your, well, you can see right there, the Condor Bushcraft Bliss. Now, I haven't really played with it too much, but I did take it out and take a look at it. It does come wrapped in plastic. I just wanted to make sure the fit and finish and all that stuff was pretty good. But what we have here is a sweet looking little knife. I don't know why, but I freaking dig this thing. And the part that I dig about it the most, bam, look how thick that is. Doesn't that kind of remind you, doesn't this kind of remind you of a Bark River, if not a knockoff of a Bark River? I mean, we got canvas micarta scales, we have a thumb ramp, stout little blade, little drop point. It's not convex, but I think the reason this thing stuck out to me is because it kind of reminds me of a Bark River for very not Bark River price. This thing only costs about $100. It's exactly $100 actually. And yeah, I was stoked to get it. What comes in the box? Yeah, it came with this pamphlet. And I remember when I was thumbing through it, oh, look at that, I found it. That stuck out to me right there. Got your sticker, got your carbon steel, take care of it card, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about boxes. Yeah, I was freaking stoked about this thing. I was really excited to get it. You got yourself a nice little lanyard hole there. If you can see that. I didn't realize it had liners on it. So it's got white liners on red micarta scales. Now, I'm pretty sure that's canvas micarta. Not sure. Pinned together construction. Lots of holes for lashing if you're into that kind of thing. This is kind of a thumb ramp and kind of jimping and kind of pointless at the same time. If this whole setup right here was moved to there, it'd be better, because when I hold this, that's where my thumb wants to be. My thumb wants to be up further. It's kind of obnoxious, to be honest with you, what it is. It looks cool, but for functionality wise, meh, it ain't there. The handle size is actually pretty decent for such a small knife. I have extra large hands and there's plenty of real estate on there, which is nice. It is a little spindly, very small in the hand. It just, you can see there's gaps I'm not touching. So even if squeezed tight, I can still get my finger in there. Yeah, I mean, it's not a super hard use chopper knife or anything like that. It's supposed to be a bushcraft knife, but I do not see it being a bushcraft knife. I see it being like a kind of more like a utilitarian fixed blade. I don't know, something good for camp use, something it's probably pretty damn tough. It's 1075 high carbon steel. I don't know the Rockwell on it. I'll probably put it in here somewhere. I'm not sure about the pins. Are those aluminum pins or those stainless pins? No, those are aluminum pins. So it's aluminum pinned handle construction, so you can't take them off, which is kind of a, I don't know. For a carbon steel blade, moisture's going to get up in here and it could rust. I do think that Condor coats these. It is coated, yes. I know that my Condor Woodbuster is coated, and you can kind of see where some of the coatings, oh, you can see the scratch coating right there. So that is not, see the scratches? These are not from the steel itself. This is from the clear coating that they put on here. And another video, or another guy on YouTube, I searched high and low. I could only find really one guy in English that did a video on this knife, and he was saying that there's scratches on the blade, and mine has scratches on the blade. and he said it was probably from the sheath, and he's probably right, going in and out, but it's not an actual blade scratch. It is like a clear finish that is on this knife that Condor puts on here, probably for rust prevention. So you can actually scrape it off. I don't know if you can see that right there. See, it scrapes off. That is a clear finish that's on these knives. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just a little extra rust prevention for 1075 high carbon steel. Other than that, this thing is freaking chunky. It really does remind me of a Bark River. Now, the grinds aren't perfect on it, as you can see, but I mean, honestly, when you're ordering from Condor, you can't really expect perfection. I mean, it's just not a perfection company. They sell knives, I want to say more budget friendly, I guess. You know, they're not like one of those companies that's pumping out top. I mean, people do like them, but it's not like a super high. You don't buy Condor for how do I even say this? For high like fit and finish. You're buying it for just a good quality, relatively decent price knife. Their prices have gone up recently. Let's check the sharpness out of the box here. Yeah, it's decent. Actually, it's not too bad. Pretty good. We'll cut an S. Yeah, no, it needs some work. It's a very fat edge, being the fact that it's 3/16 with a flat saber grind on here. Yeah, it needs some work. The bevels are not even right. Look how small that one is, how big that one is. You know, you're probably gonna have to do some work, but this is gonna be a good, solid utilitarian knife for just general duty tasks. I don't know what else is good for. They call it the bushcraft, but this is not a bushcraft knife to me. This is not bushcraft. There's no 90-degree spine on this thing. You could probably put one on there, but I don't see this being a bushcraft knife. I see this being just kind of a general utilitarian knife. But anyways, let's take a look at this sheath. This is a pretty decent sheath. It's well executed. It is Kydex and has a belt loop, and then it has this stupid thing here that I don't know what it's for. Somebody said maybe run a belt through there, but I do not see a belt. Oh my God, that's stuck on. There we go. No belt is going to fit through that. We're looking at maybe an inch of available usage right there. I mean, here's a ruler. That's barely getting underneath there, so I don't see you sliding a belt through there. Oh man, that's tight. So I really don't know what that is. I think maybe it's just to help with the sheath and the fact that it's only attached on one side. So, you know, put this leather loop on here and look, now it's firmly on there. So that's cool. I'm probably gonna cut off this tab to flush it up because that's just gonna be an annoyance to me. Anyways, it's got a little rattle. It's not super tight. It ain't coming out. Nope, it's not coming out. You know, nice thumb ramp, decent sheath, decent sheath for what it is. I did realize too that all these things are loose on here. Even this one's loose. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's because these things are tightened down all the way. I tried to tighten it already, but it's literally tightened down all the way. So are these tightened down all the way. So it's not going to fall off, but it is loose. It's just, it is what it is. You need to put smaller Chicago screws in there or whatever and fix that problem if you were worried about it. But for the most part, it's a very functional sheath. It's a nice sleek package. I think it looks good. Kind of like a Bark River, like I said. And yeah, I'm stoked. I'm digging this thing. So that is my second Bark River knife. I wish. No, this is my second Condor knife. Man, I got Bark River on the brand today, don't I? Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching.